Okay, so you have set up meetings and agenda. Now we're going to add members to our club Sakana. Let's go back to admin. We will focus on the bottom half of the screen, members. Okay, let's get started. Click Manage Members. This screen shows the members in your club. It should have at least one name. Exactly, yours. You can add a new member by clicking on the Add New Member link. Here you simply fill out the form. First, a member name. Let's say Jane Doe. Address, telephone number, Toastmaster number if you are a Toastmaster club, of course. Then Jane's email address. Note that telephone number and email address are accessible to all members of your club, so you better make sure that your members do not share this data with others. Then you need to fill out a password for this user. You can choose the password yourself, but please note two things. First of all, make sure that you write down the password you assign to your members. The software scrambles them so you cannot read them back. And second, don't make it too easy. The user only needs to fill it out once. You can ignore Mentor for now. You can edit it after you've added all the club members. Alright, let's move on. Okay, active is marked by default. If you remove this check mark, this user can no longer enter your website. Don't worry, her records will remain intact. Then access rights. All active users need at least regular access. Officers also need admin rights. As you can see, admin rights have been divided in locations, meetings, etc. So usually, for example, members are assigned to VP membership. And VP Education will have members and all the other rights as well. Finally, you need to assign the new member to your club Sakana. If Jane Doe happens to belong to more than one club, you may get a request, for example from Pioneer. To add her to your club, just click Pioneer and her member details will be shared between Sakana and Pioneer. Okay, as you can see, Jane Doe has been added. You can click Edit to change her details, like this, and go back or delete to delete this member from your club. Now, be careful. If you delete a member, you also delete her history. If you're not 100% sure that you actually want to lose her history, it might be smarter to deactivate the member. You can deactivate a member by clicking Edit and removing the active mark. When you click Update Member, her contact details are no longer visible to your regular members, and she can no longer access your club on Frankly Speeching. Also note that you can only delete members that belong to one club, yours. Dual members cannot be deleted. Alright, let's have a look at member history. The table shows the members' progress in terms of competent leadership. As you can see here, all members are at 0%. Why? Because they do not have a history in Frankly Speeching yet. Let's drill a little deeper. Click View. Then Modify. You see? Nothing there. Time to add a record. How to do this? Well, simple. Click Add Record. And fill out the form. First select a role, for example, Prepared Speaker. Then select a meeting number. Hey, but wait a second. My meetings are not in here. How can you do this? Well, if you have meeting records complete with dates, who took which role, when, etc., I can provide you with an Excel template. If you fill out the Excel sheet, I will import your history into Frankly Speeching database for you. If you do not have complete records, add the history per member here. So, you have selected a role. Now select a meeting 0. This indicates historical data. and use the comment field to add a speech title, for example. Then click Add to History. You've just added the first historical record. Click Add Record to add more, for example, Evaluator, Meeting 0, and Add to History. If you made a mistake, click Edit and change the role or add a description. Edit and you go back to the overview. Delete removes a record from this member's history. So this is how you can add, edit and delete history from your members. The admin only needs to add this once. History will automatically be added from your agenda after you start using Frankly Speeching in your club. I will end this tutorial by showing you where your members can see their progress. First of all, they can see their own progress when clicking the History link in the top navigation. History Overview shows aggregated progress in all your clubs. As you can see, I have completed 15 speeches. However, if I click Details, I can see the prepared speeches that I delivered at the Sakana Toastmasters Club. Finally, if I click Members, I can see the progress of my club members. So here I can see the history I have added to Jane Doe. Okay. So this is how you set up members and add history. Please bear in mind you will do this once. After that, history will be added to each member when you close the agenda. More about managing meetings and agenda in a separate video, Manage and Close Meetings.